treat. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? Ain't she lovely? I repeat, don't you think that's kinda neat? And I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
All right, that was Ain't She Sweet by Lou Gold and his orchestra with Scrappy Lambert on vocals. Ain't She Sweet is a song that was written in 1927 by Milton Ager with lyrics by Jack Yellen. And the first version of it that I could find to be recorded was that version from Lou Gold back on January 17th, 1927. So it's a pretty old song. And we're listening to it, and we listen to the whole thing because it's a cover of a Beatles, or because the Beatles covered it. So we gotta listen to it. So we gotta listen to it just so we know what the original sounds like to compare it. All right. Where are we? What's going on? Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 70 of the Beatles today, and we've got a pretty early one, really early, up against one of their later 70s songs, just slightly into the later 70s. Another one that was on one of their soundtracks, actually. First up is Ain't She Sweet, which is a cover of the song we just listened to. That was released in 1960, so of course no Ringo. Again, no Ringo on drums. This has Pete Best on drums. And this one was recorded with the Beatles as the backing band for Tony Sheridan, who later released it kind of as a cash-in on Beatlemania. And that's going up against The Fool on the Hill, which is a kind of classic song from the Beatles. McCartney said that he wrote the song to be about someone like the Maharishi, the guru the Beatles followed in India. But later on, Lennon said maybe Maharishi was a charlatan, and his followers were the fools. I don't know about that. I didn't know Maharishi, and I don't know anything about him. Sorry, it's Maharishi. And the message is that people will suggest that Maharishi and people like him are fools, but they're the wisest of us all. According to Paul at the time. Oh, and I forget if I even told you if I told you up at the beginning of the video, so we better get into it. If you're not sure what this is, what a Beatles tournament is, basically, we took every song the Beatles released, and we threw it into a single elimination style tournament, and that's what we have here. They will be going head to head, and one will fall every day until we have one left in the end as the best Beatles song ever recorded. Oh, and Fool on the Hill is on the Magical Mystery Tour album. I'm all out of order today. On the Magical Mystery Tour album from 1967. And while we're presenting things out of order, let me also let you know that we're playing the songs backward and in reverse. I guess my mind is spacey enough. Let's just get right on into it and listen to some Beatles. First up, Ain't She Sweet? Isn't it nice to hear the Beatles like you're sitting in hell? Now, I don't know if you noticed, but at one point during that song, you could have clicked the link up above, and it would have brought you to a normal sounding version of that song. But that's not how we do it here. They did all right there. I mean, that's early Beatles. That's before I'm used to hearing the Beatles usually, except for since I started this tournament. Okay for something without Ringo, you know. Really should have Ringo. Pete Best isn't the best. It's all about Ringo. Am I right, guys? Ringo Starr. He's the star. Anyway, let's go. We've got The Fool on the Hill coming up next. Let's go. Malioni. I gotta wonder if they had Ringo. Oh yeah, Ringo's on multiple instruments here. Drums and maracas and finger cymbals. Way more Ringo. Way better song. I'm just saying. I want to know what we had. There were a bunch of harmonicas. And Paul McCartney playing the recorder. I thought I heard a recorder. We had a few flutes. It was a pretty nice full song. I like that. Definitely don't need to think too hard about the decision there. Pete Best on drums, and I don't think the Beatles were on the vocals even on that other song. Doesn't say in the credits here on Genius.com. But The Fool on the Hill is a way better song. Not my favorite Beatles song by a long stretch, but definitely a decent Beatles song. I like the flutes, I like the recorder, I liked the overall sound, and the vocals were really nice too on that one. Just really well done overall. Good job, guys. Way to be all the Beatles together. So yeah, The Fool on the Hill moves on to the next round. We're gonna have to get rid of that Ain't She Sweet. It wasn't really that good of a song overall. I mean, compared to The Fool on the Hill, compared to most of the Beatles songs, in fact. We've got social media. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can there's a polling system on Instagram, so you can definitely let me know what you think on there. And on Facebook, people are commenting constantly on the posts we're putting up, so I like to see that too. Oh, we just started doing a TikTok too. I don't know much about that, but same address at Battle of the Band. I do link the songs down below so you can check them out. Played forward rather than backward and distorted like I play them. It's just personal preference, you know. I like to play things wrong. That's all it is. I like to play things wrong. Like this video if you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you like listening to more battles and more bands. We've got a lot more coming on. It's just, you know, we got to get through these ones first. The Beatles is a months-long tournament. They're both months-long tournaments. Some of these will only be like a month or two, though. It just depends on the band, really, and how much they have to give us. Share the video if you want your friends to see this kind of content, too. If you want your enemies to see it. If you want your grandma, show it to Grandma. She loves the Beatles. You know Grandma loves the Beatles. Show her this video. She wants to see it. She needs to see it. That's a good plug. I'm really proud of myself for that one. Ha! Comment down below with your choice, what you would have chosen if you were sitting in this seat with me, on me, besides me. And yeah, we'll talk about it down there. Also, let me know anything else about the Beatles. Anything interesting about anything, really. Come on, let's get talking, huh? Hope you all have a great night, wonderful afternoon, and a fantastic morning. I know I will, and I hope you will, and I know she will. I'm pointing at the dog. Hey, see you guys tomorrow. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's Maharishi. Sorry, because we've got a lot more coming down. So we get a wait. Is George in there? That works nice. My name is Battle of a Bean.